Hello guys, Absolute Duelist here coming at you with another One Piece video, and in today's One Piece video I have for you a whitebeard match versus Enel. Now I've just started to play Enel because, well, I've tried every other deck this format and I just haven't been able to find a deck that is really clicking with me. So I thought, hey, you know what, let's not play Sakazuki, let's not play Law, let's not play Luffy, let's not even have a look at Purple Luffy because personally I don't like that deck too much for myself, and let's try the yellow color itself with Enel, and we're going to be seeing how this goes against a whitebeard match. This is my locals round 1 as well, guys, so it's going to be cool to see just how this match plays out. So let's go ahead and get into the game now, I believe. So putting down the life, or we're mulliganing now actually, because we're in the shuffling phase for my opponent, who was just going ahead shuffling his entire deck, and he's going to go ahead and put down his 6 life, and I'm in the process of mulliganing. So I wonder how this game is going to go though, because whitebeard obviously is still a very strong red deck in the game. And obviously red decks, they haven't lost their power. They've gotten weaker because obviously other colors like Sakazuki are getting better, and red was a deck that really did need to keep its character, so it didn't really have a way to deal with a lot of the things on the board. But we're going to see how it goes here. So the whitebeard player is on the play, and he goes ahead and plays a Nami to go ahead and get a kick course off the Nami, takes his first life and passes turn. And sorry for a bit of the glare there, guys, I did not notice that while recording. So I just go ahead and get 2 Don, pass turn back to the whitebeard player. He swings 6 into my life, I just take it, and we trigger a Shura. Very nice trigger there. So we get to look at the top 5, and we add a Satori there. 2k counter, 5 drop, 5k power, and actually it's a pretty good card because it has trigger play this card as well. He goes ahead and also plays a Zoro, swinging for 5k into my life. I choose to counter it with a Gadetsu. Interesting choice that I chose to counter it with a Gadetsu, but we're going to go ahead and swing 5, probably into that Zoro there. He goes ahead and counters it with a Marco. Okay, interesting to see that he's countering it with Marco, because Marco is normally something you want to keep in hand for the late game, so you have the blockers on board to protect yourself. I go ahead and play an Ohm though. Looking at the top 5, having no dogs on the top 5, but we did have one in hand, so we go ahead and get a Holly on the board. Ohm being a very strong card, essentially being a better ulti page 1 combo, where he actually searches out the Holly, which is really good. So we go ahead and look at top life. It looks like we might have had a trigger, and I'm just debating on playing it after him swinging with his 6k leader there, and I choose not to use it. Alright, so what's the whitebeard player going to do? Like, he can go ahead and swing 5 again, and he does choose to go ahead and swing 5 again. Do we counter? We counter with the Satori we added earlier. Okay, and then he swings again, and I just choose to take it. And we go ahead and trigger a Sanji. Very nice. We go ahead and drop a, well, L4 there to go ahead and play the Sanji. But we've got a very good established board. Almost every life so far has been a potential trigger. So we go ahead and swing 2k into that Nami, wanting to just get that off the board so he doesn't have those additional swings. Then we swing 5 into the Zoro. Seeing as obviously we're not swinging that into life. Will he go ahead and take it though? That is the question. He goes ahead and counters it with a Makino. Goes ahead and swings another 5 into the Zoro. Will he choose to protect it again? Let's find out. Okay. Goes ahead and counters with a Radical Beam. Okay. And then we go ahead and swing 8 into the Zoro, just so he can't use that kick course that he added earlier in the game. Then we go ahead and rest 4 to go ahead and play another Ohm. Okay, that's pretty good. Nice, nice. So we've got the Ohm on lock. We didn't get a dog that time, which is kind of unsad. Like, we haven't hit a dog once with the Ohm. Like, I feel like Ohm's just a very high roll card, where if you do see the dog, it feels really good. But if you don't, it's just like, okay, we didn't see it, but we got a 6k body, right? So it's kind of like, it's a funny card to me. It's a very interesting card. So he's going to go ahead and swing 7 into the Ohm, and I go ahead and counter with a Satori. He plays Zoro, swings another 7 into the Ohm, and we counter it again. Like, this was one of the things that I was actually curious about, because he could have just swung into the Holly to go ahead and get rid of one of my bodies, but he chose to keep swinging into the Ohm. I was wondering if he just wanted to get rid of my 2k counters here. But I go ahead and swing 5k into that Zoro. Does he choose to counter? No, he just lets the Zoro die. Okay, it looks like I'm going to be resting a bunch of cards though. And we go ahead and swing 6 into life, he counters. Swing another 6 into life. He countered with the Marco again. Okay, and he goes ahead and uses the Kink course. Just go ahead and do that. And then we go ahead and play that Big Mom. Alright, nice. And then we swing another 6 into life. I feel like I should have done that the other way around. Because if I did that the other way around, it means that he would be forced to counter the first attack, which would have been really good on my part. So that's a bit of a misplay for me, I guess. Something I'm going to learn as I still play Enel, because this was technically my first locals playing it, outside of like some test games beforehand. So he goes ahead and swings 7 into probably the Omen, that's why I blocked. He goes ahead and plays a Luffy as well. Luffy's probably going to go into a character as well. Goes into the Omen, it just dies this time, can't protect it. Okay, and the whitebeard player's on no life, with not too many cards in hand. So let's go ahead and see how this turn is going to go. Looks like I'm just debating on the maths, thinking how I want to play it. So we're going to swing 6 into the Luffy. He goes ahead and kick courses that though. Interesting choice. You'd think at this point you would want to protect your life overall. And then we go ahead and swing a huge number into life. And it looks like that's game, yeah. So that was game. Honestly, a very interesting match to see that whitebeard still being able to play. I feel like there were some interesting choices the whitebeard player made with countering with the Marcos and also basically protecting some of his characters a bit too much, because I would be forced to invest Dom into swinging into life at that point. So it was kind of interesting how he was playing it out, and it was a fun game to watch and play nonetheless. So guys, tell me what your thoughts are on this game in the comments section below. Did you like it? Do you think it's alright? Do you think Enel is a very cool deck for me? And yeah, we'll see what happens in the next one. Absolute Duelist signing out, guys.